Hey, welcome back to LR Options. If you're new to our channel, please consider subscribing. Okay, so today we're gonna review three stocks for March 11th, which is Friday, and how they did. We're gonna review Boeing, Apple, and jpmorgan and Chase. So we're gonna start with Boeing, and this is the 15-minute time frame. Okay, and it's been in a downtrend. Let's confirm with let's look at the daily time frame. Yep, so it's been in a downtrend since April 2021. Okay, let's go back to the 15-minute time frame. Oops, wrong one. All right, so let's see how it opened. All right, so the stock gapped up from the previous day. 178, one. All right, it gapped up about 6 points, a little bit more. All right, and it continued to go down. It's under the 200 moving average, and it's in between and it's right above the 20 moving average. So it's between both of them. So it continued to go down. Okay, it took a little rest there at 10:45. Then again, it continued going down. Okay. It took a little rest. It ranged for a while between 12:30 and about 2:30, and then it continued to go down. So it gapped up. It went from the previous day 177.93, and it gapped up in the morning of Friday to 184. Okay, and at the end of the day, it wound up at 176. Now, if you would have entered your trade right when a little bit right after the market opened, okay, you would have gotten a profit of about 6 points. Or if you would have opened your trade, started your trade, let's say around 183, excuse me, and gotten out when you saw the first green bar. It was a small green bar, which we also call a resting bar, which usually shows up right before the stock continues to fall or go in the same direction that it previously was going in. So so if you would have gotten out there, you still would have made a profit. If you would have if you would have stayed in the trade, thinking, okay, that's just a resting bar, it's just a little rest. Okay, it's the middle of the day, the stock is taking a rest. Then it starts to continue dropping. Okay, then you see another green bar come up at 177.93. Then you see a confirming green bar going up. You could have decided, okay, exit your trade there, and you would have gotten much more of a profit. Again, if you would have stayed in the trade, you would have seen some resting bars, a few, and then the trade continued to go down, the stock. So, and end up at 176.18. Okay, for a total, I think it's 6 points. Okay, now if you would have had a trade the previous date in there, then you would have either lost money or have less of a profit because the stock did gap up. And unfortunately, what sometimes happens is some traders see this, they freak out and they're like, oh my gosh, the stock is reversing, it's going in an uptrend, and they'll get out there, not realizing and giving the stock a little bit of a time to see if it corrects itself, and then they, to see, okay, it's going to continue down, and they get out there. But the good thing is that you can always get back into the trade. You can enter the trade again. All right, so let's look at another stock. Let's look at Apple. Okay. Apple again in a downtrend. Okay, let's open it up a little bit more. It gapped up a little from the previous day. Okay, the previous day ended in 158.47, and it gapped up in the morning, Friday morning, up to. No, actually, this didn't gap up. It opened up at 157.79. No, I'm sorry, that's a red bar. All right, so it opened up as 159.26, so it did gap up a little. But then it continued to go down. Then it had a few resting pin bars. Those are bars with small heads and long tails. Okay, so the stock just took a break between 10 o'clock and 11. All the time being under the 200 moving average indicator. Then it continued going down. There was a small, tiny green bar. Okay, then you see a green bar. Then it looks like it's another green bar. Okay, so a lot of, maybe this is a good time to get out right here if you're in this trade. Okay, definitely if you see that third bar. Okay, but you still would be in it for a profit, especially if you entered up here, 58.66, and you were to get out at 155.60. All right, it continued to go up. So it's in a pullback to 156.70. Okay, comes down a little, takes a rest, and then continues to come back down. All right, and this one ended at 154.78. Okay, let's look at another. Let's look at JPM. Okay. Okay, jpmorgan Chase. And again, it's in a downtrend. It's been in a downtrend for a while. Right? The stock opened up, it gapped up. 134.06. Came down and continued to go down. Okay, it pulled back a little. So you see 1, 2, 3 green bars. Came back down. And if you decided that, okay, your stock is going up, it's going down a little, it's coming up every 15 minutes, we're in a 15-minute time frame. If you decide to get out here, it's fine, because it's in a little range cycle in the middle of the day. You can get out. You're still in it for profit. Okay, but knowing that we're in a downtrend, it's more likely than not that the stock will continue to go down. And it did. So it went under the 20 moving average. When it continued, took a small break over here at 12:30. Continued coming down until 128.73. Then you see a green bar. That's a good time. It's getting towards the end of the day. That's a good time to get out of the stock. You see a confirming green bar. Even if you didn't get out of the stock still ends at 128.83 for a profit. So if you would have entered over here, let's say 132.54, and get out at 128.85, that's still a great profit. And all right, well, that's it for the review of these 3 stocks for March 11, 2022. Please comment, share, and subscribe. It helps the channel to grow. We appreciate it, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.